Hello everyone, it's Joe here. Welcome back to Bus Simulator 2018. Since last time, I've not really done that much, in all honesty. Partly because of OMSI 2. There was that much, I was so busy with OMSI 2 stuff recently that I have neglected some of the other games. I'm sorry about that. If you're not an OMSI 2 subscriber and you've subscribed for another game, I am sorry, I am guilty of neglecting. It always happens when a new game comes out, you're like, ooh, shiny new thing. Let's go and, like magpies, anything shiny, just straight for it, yeah. What we need to do today, we're still working on the challenges here, the farming thing. We've ticked them all. The only thing that we're struggling with is 85% of unlocked bus stops should be on routes which generate income with drivers. Now, I'd say we're struggling, we're at least halfway there. You currently have 55% of all bus stops on profitable routes. The highlighted bus stops do not generate income. So, that's basically it says the highlighted ones. Does it mean the purple ones? Does it mean the purple ones? That can't be right, because they're... Oh no, the highlighted ones are the ones that are new. Do we have to click that? Are you gonna... No, you're... There we go. Right, we'll click that. There we go. Right, okay, so the highlighted bus stops are the ones that don't generate income, and that is because... Why does that not? That should, it's got a driver on it. They don't have a route to it, that's fine. But there's nobody on the 4, there's nobody on the 3 either. So why are these not highlighted? Oh dear me, this is very confusing, isn't it? Yeah. Don't know then, in all honesty. No idea. What we're going to be doing is we're just going to be driving some of our routes that we've made, because we need to make some money, and the thing that is slowing us down here is the fact that we have no buses. I have bought, tell a lie, since we last saw each other, I bought another Citaro K, because they're cheap, so we could sling one of them on to make us a bit more money. I have also hired another member of staff. I think it was Alex Offenbacher, because he's gullible. That means he'll believe anything I tell him, and he's grumpy. Because we like grumpy people, we don't want the passengers to think that we actually want them to be there. Great business model, I know. This is why we're doing so well cash-wise. Anyway, without further ado, let's go. So, this route here has no driver on, so let's do it. Great. Quick start on, yes, jolly good. We won't do a round trip because then we can do lots of different routes. We're going to be in the Lion City. Love the Lion City. Out of all of them, it's my favourite bus to drive. Simply because I think it drives the most like a bus. Well, it's Bus Simulator, isn't it? So we want to drive it like a bus. That's like a bus, not like a boss. I'm not down with the kids. Those sorts of expressions, just way over my head. Right, let's get ticketed. 380, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and straightforward. We'll do a ticket check upon leaving Oakville and Siegwalden, because then we can get them all. Right, off we go. Oh yes, and I've forgotten about all this. The general nonsensical chatter that we really don't need. I will honestly try, to make this not a whinging episode, not me whinging about why Bus Simulator 18 is not OMSI. I'll try. No promises, but I'm going to try. Whee. I think the last time we drove this route, we were in a Setra. Oh right, okay. Well, we want to be doing tickets because, we want to be making as much money. Hopefully we can improve our high score in terms of the amount of money generated, because then our drivers will generate more money, obviously. That's just what we're struggling for at the minute. It's just we need that cash injection. As soon as we start making more money, we can buy more buses, which will then make us more money. You know how a tycoon game works, I don't have to explain that to you. So we are looking at trying to get the perfect score. Now, I don't know if if I run a pothole over, I don't think that affects the money. If I run a pedestrian over, that loses us £20,000. I'm assuming that you have to pay that in compensation for the fact you've just killed a member of someone's family. And obviously, if you hit things, then you have to pay out money, which all gets deducted off your total. So we're going for a perfect drive. I mean, if you hit a pothole, like I said, I don't think it deducts money. But we're going to try and avoid it anyway. Just because you come here for professionalism, that, you know, what's happening? Are we getting on? Oh, you want a ticket. Fair dues, yes, 1 ticket for you, sir, thank you. Are you getting on or not? There we go, thank you. It is a beautiful day, isn't it? And do you know what? I'm looking outside my actual real-life window in my Cheshire mansion. Yeah, it's not a mansion, but it is in Cheshire, so that makes me feel relatively posh. It is a nice sunny day, and that is just what we like. I mean, obviously, if you're watching it the day that this airs, and it's absolutely bombing it down, I do record a couple of days in advance. So if you're like, what's he on about? It's awful. Well, yeah, it was nice upon filming.
Hey, did you see the latest episode of Winter of Passion?
Yes, of course. I would never have thought puns would do this.
Again, it's a shame that you don't get any sort of monetary incentive to drive well.
Thanks.
You know, like at the end, oh hang on, we'll just do a weekly ticket. There we go. Thank you. £2 back. If you look on the, you know, at the minute, we've got all this in satisfaction, which is good. I don't know if that actually impacts at all on, you know, on what we're doing in terms of money. I don't know. I don't know if the 5-star rating does either. But if it did, it would give people a lot more incentive to drive better. And when I say a lot more people, what I mean is me. Thank you very much, all of you, for letting me out there. That's very kind. I mean, I was going anyway. I'm not going to lie. Regardless of what they were doing, whether they thought they were going or not. It is also my mission to buy the full-length Citaro that we got as the download. It was the DLC, wasn't it? Yeah, the DLC Mercedes pack. You got a full-length Citaro. I would like to buy that just to see if it's any different in terms of driving, physics to the Citaro K. Now, as I bought this Manline City, it is pretty much no different to the old line City, other than this has 2 doors, the other one had 3 doors. It sounds the same, which, given it's a CNG bus, it shouldn't. I was a bit like, should they sound the same? Should they not? But I have had it clarified, they should sound different. And they don't. So I'm not expecting a great deal from the Mercedes pack, in all honesty. But maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. I always remain the eternal optimist. Again, whoa, you were hanging around, were you, in your Suzuki Swift? Yeah, this roundabout at the moment is my favourite. Out of all the areas that we have unlocked, this is my favourite bit of road. I love the roundabout. Don't know why. I have no reason to love the roundabout, but I love the roundabout. So there. Oh, is that one of our Citaros that's pottering round up here? Very nice indeed. I don't know if we hired another driver and just slapped this bus on a route that makes lots of money. Maybe we could reach the 85%. Well, do you know what? We'll try that. We'll give it a go and see what happens. Come on, chaps, out the way. Timetable to keep to. I mean, we're exceptionally early. But that's not the point. We don't want to get complacent, do we? Are we... come on, let me round. Thank you. I don't want to jinx it, but this perfect drive, we're doing well here. Extra points for using the indicator correctly. Thank you very much. Feel like a little curtsy would be in order, or a bow. Given that I am, in fact, a man, just to clarify, somebody did ask in the comments, I think it was about 2 years ago, but I've still got a bee in my bonnet about it. Are you a man or a woman? Flattered. Absolutely flattered. Though it has to be said, I mean, we're just in general waffle now, but, you know, this is completely not relevant to Bus Simulator at all. But when I was making an announcement to my passengers on the train, as I was going down, like walking through the train, checking everybody was off, a little old lady did actually say, she collared me and said, oh, will you just tell the young lady making the announcements that she's absolutely fantastic, we really enjoyed it. And, I mean, because she was an old lady, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to embarrass her. And I just looked at her and was like, I'm sure the lady making the announcement really, really appreciates the feedback. I'll let her know. I don't really care, I'm not going to lie. I don't believe in being offended. I offend people on a daily basis by just whittering on about offensive topics. But yeah, you know, so then on YouTube as well, I was like, no, I can't get away from it. So there you go. Hilarious story. That's just a day in the life of Joe. All that just because I indicated correctly. And it turned into a Joe story. Well, there you go. Plenty more where that came from. They come to me randomly. So, yeah, can't think of one at the moment, at this precise moment in Greenwich Mean Time. But I shall no doubt share more tidbits of wisdom and hilarious stories.
Yes, indeed.
Come on.
Last time was...
We're nearly at the end.
Yeah, right. The time with the...
Yeah. Good to see you.
He's edging forward, isn't he?
Have a good one.
Sorry, getting impatient now. Come on, we're so close. South Spoke, we're not going to get there on time now. We were 2 minutes earlier. Earlier. Go, go, go. We can do it on time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... Yeah, we can't do it on time. Oh, well, we're only a few seconds late. In the grand scheme of things, they can be happy with that. Hang on, right, before we let you all get off... Oh no, it's the last stop. I forgot to check the tickets. Oh, that's terrible. Oh well, I'd better let them off, hadn't I? Get off my bus, you heathens. What on earth is she doing? Has she actually just had her hand down a skirt, you filthy piece of... Yeah, get off. This is a relatively new Lion City. Can't be having women with their hands down the pants. Blood and sand. Right, 26,000? That's brilliant.
Excellent work. I knew you could pull it off. I'm happy to hand you the keys to the agricultural and industrial
Oh, hang on.
areas.
This is completely irrelevant. Right, we'll just
speaking,
ignore what
of
he's
course.
saying.
We haven't done real keys in a very long time. No matter. We're really looking forward to your plans to incorporate these two traffic-dense
Right.
areas into your
So
network.
let's see if we
this
hire
off, the city
another
is
member
willing
of
to
staff.
reopen.
There we go, they've stopped talking. Right. Always keeps the change. Well, he's going to steal from us. He, being called Zoe. She's going to steal from us, so we don't want that. Could draw a cat with a single line. Not interested. Great. Loves the pair of homebrew expert. Yep. Christian Grenes, you're hired. Thank you. Right, let's see. If we go on the route planner, this is... which one covers the most stops? That covers 7. This covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, we'll stick you on there. With the Lion City. And you. Has that worked? No. Okay, that's fine. Well, we tried it and it didn't work. We need to buy another Citaro. We don't have enough money to buy another Citaro. Christ on a cracker. Right, okay. Well, let's go on edit route. Let's not go on edit route. That's not what you wanted to do, is it? Let's go on assign drivers. What's happened there? Assign drivers. Thank you. We'll take Christian Grenis and the Lion City off. Let's go for a drive in the Citaro K. Right, okay. So route 1. Yep, thank you. We're just going to pinch your bus. Thank you. Stick the Lion City on there. I like the Citaro. I just wish it drove a bit better. And we are going to go on this nice route here. But we drove it the right way around last time, so yeah. Let's drive it the other way around. Reverse route on. Now, which Citaro is on the other route? That one. The other one. There we go. That'll do. Right, let's go make some money. And I shall no doubt remember to do the ticket check this time. Come on, everybody on.
I love this sunny weather.
Oh, I'm glad. You and me both, my dear.
Next stop, Court Street, Agriculture Center.
The only good thing about the Citaro is it really is, oh, the Citaro K.
Oh my gosh, what is that sound? Does anyone else hear that?
No. That's called an engine, dear. It's an internal combustion malarkey that propels us from point A to point B. Perfectly normal. Well, we're in the farming area, aren't we? They're obviously all a bit backward down here. What was I going to say? Not the only good thing, because there's lots of good things about the Citaro. There's lots of bad things about this Citaro, but one of the good things, it is like a little pocket rocket, isn't it? It just, you put your foot down and it shifts. Now, maybe that's because it's a little bus, maybe that's because the developers have paid little attention to how it would actually behave. Oh, for Christ's
Thank God
sake.
I managed to catch the bus.
No!
Dad, sorry.
Do not distract the driver. But cheer up, for God's sake, it's not that bad. Right. What was I going to say? Yes, so it might be that the developers have paid very little attention to how a Citaro would actually behave. I don't know. That would be the cynic in me just creeping through. He occasionally makes a little appearance, pops his head above the parapet and says good morning. Even in the afternoon. He's a crazy fella. But yeah, compared to the Lions City, it does shift. That's perhaps why I like the Lions City more, because the bus is slow. Buses are not quick, especially not nowadays with the eco-friendly engines. Not that I'm bitter, of course. Smile.
Oh, my stomach.
Well, don't start on the bus, please, because I'm not medically trained. If you have to die, at least please do it quietly. Now, that was a bit unprofessional of me to just block the junction, but to hell with the lot of you. Oh, there's our lovely, hello, our lovely Cetra on the other route there. Come on, everybody, on we get. Week ticket, thank you very much. Regular. Thank you. Oh, it's doing that thing where it won't click. It's very kind.
I need to purchase several.
Okie dokie. Well, that's fine, my dear. You keep me in business, so, you know, purchase several tickets, all you like. I would argue that several wasn't two, though. That's a couple. Right, show me your ticket, and keep your music down. And buy a nicer top, it doesn't suit you.
Here's the ticket. What?
Oh, she did. Look, another one. Are they all sex mad round here? You dread to think what she's doing. Oh dear. Ah, there we go. It's the old folk causing bother again. Get your hand out your skirt, you dirty cow. Dear me, they're just all sex mad on this game. There's like this hidden innuendo. It's a bit worrying, isn't it? You know, I'm genuinely left speechless. It doesn't happen often. It seldom happens that I'm left without something to say. But that woman, it was the same woman as well, wasn't it? The same woman. She put on a different outfit and thought we wouldn't notice. Are you going to let me out? Thank you.
Of course, I would never have thought Hans would do that.
No, we'll be watching out for her. Be soiling the buses. Yeah, forgot to buy a ticket and all, Marjorie. Is it 70 down here? 70 feels like an appropriate speed down here. We've got to watch out as well because there's a cheeky little speed camera around here. I think we got zapped. I can't remember. Was it last time or the time before? Alf, the old guy on board, said, "Oh, I hope they get my good side." Well, Alf can get stuffed. Smarmy git.
Next stop, Fisher's Ground.
Ooh, a cheeky bit of perfect stoppage. Right, let's have a look. Are you, yeah, you're off. Splendid. Nobody getting on there, that's fine.
Yesterday was perfect. I spent the afternoon at Toledo and then partied all night at the old sawmill.
What's happening here?
I had to work yesterday.
Thought they were going to cut us up there, you know. Bit worried.
Stop, River Promenade.
Come on, chaps, on we get. Or chapettes. There she goes with your loud music and your twins getting on there. Nothing. Didn't even say good morning. Regular 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 50, 60. Thank you.
One ticket.
A wheat regular, yes of course, my dear.
Thanks.
Right, let's go and hound them all for some more money.
I already showed it.
Oh dear, well, show it again. You pensioner.
Of course. Here you go.
Here's the ticket.
Here. Here.
How often do you want to see it?
As often as I bloody well like, it's my bus. And therefore it's my rules.
Hey, long time no see. How was your vacation in Sunny Springs?
Oh, it was awesome. Sightseeing and shopping all day.
Oh hell, nearly. We nearly got him.
I think I'll book a vacation.
I should probably
there
have
for
stopped
next
with
year.
it being a zebra crossing, but you know you see a bus coming towards you at speed, you don't step out. Buses don't stop very quickly. You know, trains take even longer to stop, but you don't step in front of a bus. I wouldn't even step in front of a car. Come on, Pocket Rocket, get your foot down. Off the mark, it is quite slow. But when it gets shifting, it's, yeah, much better now. Oh dear. Ugh. Oh wow, you managed to position that well. It glides straight over the pothole. I'm not going to lie, I was clutching at, I was clenching there. Bit worried.
In last week's episode, they finally revealed that.
That does sometimes happen in the car in real life when you sometimes see a real pothole and you're like, oh, I can't do anything to avoid it without, you know, crashing into the hedge. So you just kind of brace yourself.
Door can't close. Thanks. One ticket, please.
Oh, no, we clicked out of the change giving device. Are you blocking the door? I thought you've just got off. Oh, it's your twin brother over there. Right, for that, I'm going to make sure that I check your ticket. I mean, what moron just stands in the doorway? Is Oak Street the last stop? No.
Stop, Oak Street.
Well, hopefully after this after this trip, we might have done enough. I mean, let's see what the running total is. 19,000. That's excellent. Hopefully after this trip, we may be able to afford to buy another Citaro, and then we'll be on to the next level, won't we? Out of all the irritating things that the passengers say on this game, that's one that I quite like. That sometimes I feel like life is just a simulation.
The weather is just... I love this sunny weather. Here's the ticket. Of course.
Just demand to...
Of course.
Thank you.
Here you
There we go.
Next stop, Oakville Central. Next stop, Oakville Central.
Come on, chaps, on we get. Time to go.
I think I'll need several tickets.
Several is not two. That's a couple there. Several is more than that. How many would you say several was? I'd say several was at least... well, two is a couple. Three's a few. So more than that. So 4 or more has to be several.
Wait, where did my hat go?
Oh dear. Well, it's too late now, sorry.
Seagualden, Large Street.
It is a timetable and not a calendar. It doesn't run to when you tell it to. It runs when I say.
Luckily, Sunday's about.
Next stop, Seagualden, Large Street.
Should we demand some more tickets before the last stop? I think we should. I want to get another fine. And seeing as timekeeping just doesn't seem to matter on this game.
Thank you. Here's the ticket.
Hold on.
Of course.
I reckon he's dodgy.
Oh no.
Yeah, you were queuing up at the front door
What? Oh, of course.
and then went to, walked away.
Of course. Here you go.
I'm watching you. Could have just stood here and bought a ticket, but no. Right, so Siegwalden is our last stop. Oh, are you letting me out? Oh, why, thank you. There's always bad traffic here, isn't there, in Siegwalden?
I can't find my key.
That chap's not doing very well, is he? He's lost his hat, and now he can't find his keys. It's an unfortunate morning for that fella. Come on! Let's get a move
A
on.
rerun of season 15 of Winter of Passion.
Next
Revealed so
stop,
much about what is happening.
Seagualden, last stop. Please leave the bus.
Can we just poke our nose out there? Yes, we can. And
Darn, I forgot to get something for dinner. Well,
go. What's the matter with all these people? They're just forgetting everything, left, right, and centre. Do we not remember anything in this town? Well, I guess the fella earlier that was like horrified by the sound of an engine. They're all obviously a bit backward in Seaside Valley, aren't they?
last week's episode.
Right, get off. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, cheerio, thank you. Right, we're all good. We've collected the garbage and done 27,000 again. That's good going. Another perfect drive. Right, can we buy another Citaro? I'm only buying a Citaro because it's cheap. We can work on. There we go, 120,000. Thank you very much. Right, let's get that bought, and let's go into my buses. There we are. Get it yellowed up. Actually, do you know what? We won't do that. We'll go to that. We'll go and customise and click apply to all buses. That was easier, wasn't it? That was very lazy, really. Right, route planner. Is that what we've just driven? Okay. Assign drivers. There we go. Have we met the? Oh, do we have to drive another route? I haven't got time today. We're coming to the end of the episode. We can't have an episode much longer. Probably lost several people's interest already. Well, I tell you what, that seems like a good place to wrap it up then. I mean, we've got far too many Citaros for my liking, to be perfectly honest with you. But what I'm going to do before next time is I'm going to drive that route, and I am going to make sure that we are on the next set of challenges before I next see you on Bus Simulator 18. Thank you so much for watching the video today. I do hope you liked it. If you did, click that like button. It helps more than you can imagine, and of course do subscribe so that you never miss out on any more of your Bus Simulator 18 fix. Other than that, until next time, cheerio, goodbye for now.